Perfect. Hello. Oh my gosh, welcome back to my channel. The title of this video may be a little confusing. You might be like, whoa, a book related video. It's the first time in like 7 months, baby. What's going on? Don't worry about what's going on. Nothing's going on. I just don't read that much anymore. Which makes the title of this video maybe worse. If I don't read that much anymore, I probably shouldn't have bought a bunch of books, but I bought a bunch of books. And now we're here. Book Outlet had their annual Black Friday sale. It's like you spend $50, you get 25 off or some like those increments of numbers. And I was like, yes, I will do that. I will do that and buy a bunch of books. So I bought a bunch of books. I don't want to hear about it. I'm excited. Maybe I'll start. Okay, to be fair, I do read. I've read most of the books on my shelves. Like, let's not act like I just buy books and don't read them. I'm really excited to read the books in here, and I'm hoping these books will inspire me to make more book content. I have some book videos planned out, which is good. Hold on, there's some news. Something about Vancouver election? Don't know. So without further ado, let me show you the books I ordered. I truthfully don't remember them all, and I honestly don't think I'll have enough room on my bookshelf. But that's kind of the fun in over ordering books, you know? Okay, so the first book, I ordered it because one, it's really hyped. Two, it's by an author whose book I read last year that was so good. And obviously, if I liked the first book she put out, I think I'm gonna like the second one. Also, there's just not enough like contemporary or standalone like fantasy books. So hello, I got Sorcery of Thrones. Wrong title. Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. Yeah, this is a really pretty cover, okay? So she wrote, so she's the same author who wrote An Enchantment of Ravens. And I'm so happy because this looks like we are going to get more content from this fantastical, like, magic world. I don't really even know what it's about. I don't want to know, so don't tell me. But I do know a lot of people read it. It was super hyped. The first book, it's not the first book, but this other book was super hyped. This book was amazing. I love this, so I'm super excited to get to this. This is so funny to me. Okay, so I got Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. If you have seen my Kingdom of Ash reading vlog, you know I lost my cover. I didn't buy this book to have the book. I bought the book for the cover, to be quite truthful. So thanks. This is all I need. I don't care about this. So here's my copy. Here's the new copy. The only difference, of course, is the annotations and the lack of a cover. I'm so happy. This is gonna be so fulfilling to me to have the whole series with covers now. So yeah, if anyone wants a naked copy of Kingdom of Ash, do let me know. You can have it if you pay shipping. So this next book, I haven't heard anything like explicitly about it. I might have vaguely heard about it. People probably like it. Like, I literally don't know. But it's The Wicked Saints by Emily Duncan. It just sounds good. It's another fantasy book. I'm not sure if it's in a series. I feel like it's a book that should be in a series. We've got our main character who, I don't know, I think she's like some sort of witch or magic being who then has to kill people, and there's a prince, and I don't actually know. I don't even remember. But I do know that this cover is gorgeous. It's got some blue metallic like foil going on. It's gorgeous. Albeit a little bit bent and dusty, but like, it's pretty. Even naked. It says let them fear her. Okay. We have a girl, a prince, and a monster. So there's 3 characters that become intertwined in this story, and I love that. So I'm really excited for this. I am clearly in a fantasy mood. I always am. And I just love multiple characters. I love stories intertwining. I love time. Time as a plot device is like a huge thing that I'm all about. But that's besides the point. Okay, next up I've got 3 books. which someone I know named Emily has read these. One time she told me to read them, and that's been in my mind because I knew the whole series was on Book Outlet. And so this time I was like, you know what, let's get them and let's read them. They're an Alice in Wonderland retelling. So it's like a Alice in Wonderland fantasy, all that. Like, how can you lose? You can't. So Queen of Hearts, Blood of Wonderland, and then War of Cards. Oh my gosh, that's just, I feel like this on your shelves looks so amazing, and these are gonna look actually killer right here next to my V.E. Schwab section. They just kind of fit in. I've got my Conjuring, I've got my Darker Shade of Magic series, and then I have Vicious, which I still need to read. I'll read it, and I'm so excited. But these look bomb right here, I think. I don't know, we'll have to find them in a place of their own, but I do like how they look. These are just, I'm excited to get to this series, okay? I love having a whole series that I can just go through quickly, and this is supposed to be pretty good. Come on. I haven't read a fairy tale retelling since I read the Lunar Chronicles, and hello, that series is so good. I'd love to do a reread of that, but maybe I should just focus on reading first. Next up, we have another super hyped book, which people were going crazy for this book. The hype has since died down, but I think if you asked anyone who read it, they would be like, yeah, get it and read it. And it sounds like a very good book, okay? Sadie by Courtney Summer. If you don't know what this book is about, I'm gonna just tell you now, go pick up a copy. So we are playing with the multiple perspectives aspects again. I don't know if there's a difference between time in the story. There might be like one, you know what I mean? Like one avenue of the story is being told in the present, one in the past, kind of like I'll Give You the Sun. The basis of the stories is that I think either this girl or her sister goes missing, and we're kind of following it along through a podcast. Like, we're reading a podcast who's like going through the case, and then I think at the same time there's parts where it's like actually like what's happening. So I think that's kind of cool. So does everyone else. It's supposed to be super amazing, and I'm literally so excited to read this. I probably will read it like soon, like this weekend maybe. I don't know. I'm super excited. Okay, this next book is Everything Beautiful Is Not Ruined by Danielle Young Wellman. I can't read that cursive to be Ullman. Young Ullman. I wasn't even close. That font is hard to read. So I've mentioned this a few times, but I greatly love books with plots that happen on two different timelines, okay? It's something I'm a huge fan of. Time travel, time as a concept, it all is super, super intriguing to me. That's why Christopher Nolan is one of my favorite directors, because because he uses time as like a mode of storytelling and a way to manipulate the narrative, and it's just so tasteful. I love it so much. And I think it's about a theater troupe, but okay, no, it's not about a theater troupe. So the past looks like it's following a girl who is in a village and she's living here, and there's music, and then the music stops, and then the present is following a girl whose singing career just got like flushed down the toilet. Could be wrong. You'll have to like come back later when I actually read it, and then I can tell you what it's actually about. Okay, now we're to the final book, which I have had on my list for like 2 years. I love the concept of this book. I've not really heard anybody talk about it. So the final book is The Association of Small Bombs by Karen Mahajan. I don't know if I said that right, but that is Mahajan. That's like, I don't know, phonetically that makes sense. But I am gonna sneeze. Oh my god. Basically, this is just a book, I think, that kind of deals with the concept of the butterfly effect, how one event can affect a lot of people's lives, and how those lives can be intertwined and changed like forever. This one obviously stems from a bomb. So a bomb happens, and then it changes all of these lives of all of these people. That's all I know. That's all I want to know, and I'm super excited to read this because it just sounds good, okay? So that's it. That's my book haul. I am quite happy with the books I bought. As you can see, we are operating on a red, black, and white color scheme, which I feel like everyone owns the most of those colors in books because maybe they're just the most widely published. I don't know. Hey publishers, let's talk about that. Can't you give us some more pinks? We would love a pink book every now and again. I've literally got one. I'll see you in the next video, which I'm not going to make any promises. I don't know what the next video will be, but every Sunday I do upload Plan With Me's. So if you like watching planning videos, stick around, hit subscribe. If you like watching any other videos, maybe hit subscribe. Maybe you'll see other videos. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. I will see you in the next one.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.